Good evening, everyone. I'm here this evening with my wife Alison and my daughter Josephine, who wants to say a few words. And my boys Garrett and Lucas. So, what did you want to say first, Josie?
I have identical twins.
How old are they?
Just born.
Just born. Okay, thank you, Josie. Okay, so I suppose tonight I'm here to talk to you about the power of prayer and how this community and how our family and friends have impacted our lives, so dramatically, so deeply through prayer. So it all started with about, a year ago, or now, or almost a year ago. Alison and I and Josie, we went to the sonographers, and because we found out Alison was pregnant, so this was at about 12 weeks, and we had a scan, and we saw these two little heads. I wasn't expecting that. The night before, actually, Alison asked me, well, I feel like I'm a bit bigger than usual. Do you think I'm having twins? I said, no. That's statistically improbable. And what do you know? God blessed us with two beautiful boys. So we were over the moon. We were just ecstatic at the prospect of bringing two boys into the world, or two babies. We didn't know they were boys at the time. So as we went on, it was considered a high-risk pregnancy, and we went for more scans, and it was determined that there might be a bit of an issue. There was a bit of a growth discrepancy between them, and we were referred to the Camp Hospital. We had a scan there. I think this was about 16 weeks by a sonographer there. And from our perspective, we didn't feel like anything was particularly wrong. The sonographer didn't alarm us to anything, and when the doctor came in after the appointment, she told the doctor that everything seemed fine. The doctor upon closer inspection, the doctor shook her head, and she said, I could tell by her face that she thought it was bad news. So that got us worried, and she brought us into a room. I would call it a bad news room. It had a tissue box there and flowers and comfy chairs, and we were made to sit down, and she told us that the prospect of our boys being, she thought that things weren't looking very good for them, basically because of their growth discrepancy, and advised us to actually terminate the pregnancy. And we told her no. We told her that's not aligned with our values, our beliefs. And she told us that a lot of people think exactly the same way as you do, but they end up regretting it once they go through with it, because having a disabled child is very difficult if they were to be disabled. We do not think that disabled people have any less value than you or I or anybody else. And we love them no matter what. Anyway, as soon as the appointment was over, I got about to contact any priest that I could find. So I contacted. I tried to contact Father Wendt, and he wasn't available at the time. And then I contacted, the Archdiocese, and I was just looking for a priest. But eventually, Father Wendt did get back round to me and did speak to me. And I asked him for prayers, and he invited me to come along to a healing mass, and I did. And that's where I met Father Bijou, and he asked if he could offer up 10 masses for us, and I, of course, please do. And the community here at St. Benedict's has been so wonderful, They just told us about how they were keeping us in their prayers all the time, every week, sending us their love and support. That meant the world to us. And Alison told me within herself that she felt a sense of peace come over her. It was all worry, and we were just very concerned. But as soon as we came here, afterwards, there was this sense of peace, like we didn't have to worry, that things would be all right and things would be taken care of. Everything would be taken care of. And that was an enormous sense of relief. Anyway, we went back for another scan the following week, or a couple of weeks later, and we saw the same doctor. And the doctor told us it's not too late, you can still do it. Up to week 20, you can still do it. You can even cut the cord of one to give the other one a better chance. We said no, and we refused to see that doctor. She wasn't respectful of our beliefs. But we continued going to the scans without seeing the doctor. We just saw the sonographer. And each week we were seeing the growth discrepancy between them close. It went from 22% to 14%, 7%. And we knew they were going to be okay. We knew they would be fine, without doubt. 30 weeks, they came. They arrived early, but that's okay. We've got amazing doctors and nurses to help children who are born so weak and frail and young. And they're here with us now, praise God. They're still growing. We just, had a medical appointment for them a couple of days ago, and one's at 4 kilos, the other one's at 3.5, but they're on a steady incline, steady projectile. I just want to thank again the whole community here from the bottom of my heart. We are so grateful to have these boys in our lives, and thank God and Almighty Jesus for just looking over them and giving us that peace, Thank you.